This is Joe Isola, Superintendent of Schools for Howell Township. I am both excited and proud to be introducing this brief presentation regarding our technology adoption for this coming fall. In September, our students will be placed in a learning environment that is truly transformed and begins the connection to the 21st century. Almost 3 years ago, Dr. Golden, the past superintendent, charged a task force of community members, Board of Education members, teachers, administrators, parents, and of course students to establish a 21st century learning environment that prepares students for the ever-changing society that they face. That group of individuals worked diligently to develop such goals. They traveled across the state to visit districts so that we can determine best practices. They developed a vision that truly will encompass a personalized learning environment for each and every student that we believe will prepare them best for their challenges ahead. At this time, I'd like to introduce Claire Engel, our Supervisor for Educational Technology, to continue this presentation and hopefully answer many of the questions that you may have.
The Technology Task Force recognized that the world was moving at a tremendous rate and that our students would be growing up in a connected world. When the task force researched 21st century learning environments, they knew we needed to prepare students for the world of the future. So what does the world of the future for our students look like?
This is a film about the future, but not mine. No one knows what the future is really going to be like. The rise of information and communication technologies is dramatically altering how society works and how global cultures interact. Today's children will become adults who engage in a world vastly different from what we know today. They'll need to solve problems beyond our current understanding using skill sets that are yet to be defined with tools that are yet to be created. How do you prepare a child for that?
To prepare students for the world of the future, in 2010, the New Jersey Department of Education adopted the Common Core State Standards. Various Common Core State Standards have technology skills embedded within, and below are a few examples. In collaboration with peers, students in kindergarten will have to use a variety of digital tools to produce and publish writing. The second standard, second grade students will have to create audio recordings to clarify ideas, thoughts, and feelings. And in 8th grade, students will have to use technology to produce, publish writing, and present the information, as well as to interact and collaborate with others. To assess the Common Core State Standards, beginning the 2014-15 school year, students will take the PARC. The PARC will replace NJ Ask in grades 3 through 8. It is an online assessment which will contain technology-enhanced questions. This is an example of a 3rd grade assessment item where students utilize the trackpad or a mouse to click and hold and then drag and drop words into the correct location to show the life cycle of a butterfly. This 7th grade sample item demonstrates the various digital literacy skills students will need to utilize to successfully navigate a technology-enhanced question. Students will have to read 3 texts by various authors and then write an essay by typing in the built-in word processor on the screen. Students will also have to toggle between the 3 articles and cite evidence to support their ideas. As we continue to prepare our students for their future and transition to a 21st century digital learning environment, we will be reviewing and revising curriculum, utilizing technology tools to further enhance instruction and student engagement, as well as methods for assessing students. This will be done through a focus on problem-based learning, STEM education, which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, flipped learning approaches, and focusing on the 21st century skills, which are critical thinking, collaboration, communication, and creativity. Technology will be infused throughout all content areas, but in order to strategically focus on curriculum revisions, the incorporation of digital tools, and ways to assess students through digital methods, we will have content area focuses each year to further address these curriculum revisions, explore instructional strategies, and assessment methods. The second chart on the screen illustrates the digital elements that are currently available for the core content areas and textbooks. A majority of them have online access to the textbook and homework, and some will be transferring to a more interactive platform this summer. To support a 21st century learning environment, students in grades K through 2 will share iPads. The devices will be housed in the classroom, and at times, special area teachers such as art, music, world language, media, physical education, and computers will ask that the iPads be brought to their class. Students in grades 3 through 5 will be assigned an 11-inch MacBook Air, which will also be housed in the classroom. Similar to grades K through 2, special area teachers will ask the classroom teacher to have the students bring their laptop to class for the period. In grades 6 through 8, every student will be assigned an 11-inch MacBook Air. Students will travel to each class with a laptop and will be provided the opportunity to bring the laptop home. It is important to note that at various times instruction will continue through traditional methods such as paper and pencil note-taking or reading a print book. Depending upon the goal, the objective of the lesson, as well as the assignment, students may or may not be utilizing the laptop. To meld technology tools and best instructional practices so that it becomes a natural learning environment that provides for innovative experiences that challenge students, we will provide teachers with the necessary support by providing professional learning beyond your typical in-service or workshop. 54 Vanguard technology teachers, 4 in each elementary school and 6 in each middle school, were selected to attend summer learning academies and in-depth training throughout the school year. These Vanguard teachers will train and support the remainder of staff during the upcoming school year through district in-services, workshops, and meetings with professional learning communities, which will allow teachers to receive support and training hand in hand. All teachers receive training during the June in-service and have their laptop during the summer months to begin to explore and become comfortable with the tools. As much as we provide professional learning for our staff, we will be instructing students and providing support through various means. All students will be attending formal computer class instruction. Students in grades 6 through 7 will attend technology education classes, and students in grade 8 will have the ability to select technology education as an elective. Formal media instruction will also occur, and the Vanguard technology facilitators will be working with students as well. Some of the schools have also started to establish a student technology team. The safety and security of our students and staff when utilizing these devices and digital resources remains our #1 priority. Mr. Aquino, Director of Information Technology, will speak about how we are ensuring that they receive a safe and secure 21st century learning environment.
Teaching online and digital safety to our students, as well as the appropriate use of technologies, will continue to be a district priority. Students will be instructed to utilize the internet appropriately, and the district will adhere to the Children's Internet Protection Act, known as SIPA. SIPA requires that internet-based technologies are filtered for inappropriate content and requires districts to monitor internet usage for things such as cyberbullying or other inappropriate uses of online information. When a student laptop is brought home, content will continue to be filtered and monitored outside the boundaries of the school. Our management systems enable us to disable hardware components such as the camera on the laptop, allow or disallow installation of applications, disable access to websites such as Facebook, and keep student laptops updated and secure. Our students will continue to be subject to the district's code of conduct while utilizing various technologies. Throughout the summer months, we will be updating our acceptable use policies and reviewing them with students and their parents in the fall. The Office of Information Technology will continue to investigate best practices and emerging technologies that will aid in keeping our children safe on the internet.
All troubleshooting and repair of equipment will be completed by our district's Office of Information Technology Department. Vanguard technology facilitators, computer teachers, media specialists, and other district staff will help students throughout the day with the use of technology. Schools will also have help centers for students and staff to visit for assistance. The 21st Century Learning Environment webpage on our district website will be a resource for parents, students, and staff. It will contain a frequently asked questions section and video tutorials. Additionally, we will be creating a student handbook and offering workshops throughout the school year. Service, repairs, and troubleshooting on district-issued devices will be overseen by our Office of Information Technology Department. Individuals can visit the Apple Store at the Freehold Mall or the Apple website to see how teachers and students are using the Apple tools and resources. Mr. Sanasak, Assistant Superintendent for Business and Board Secretary, will provide information about equipment repair and upkeep and insurance options.
We are excited to be offering our students this opportunity to transform education and to take their learning to the next level. But one of the important things is to also keep the equipment up and running so that they can perform all the functions necessary. The normal repairs, troubleshooting, and upkeep will be handled by our OIT staff in district. However, the property is still considered like any other school property and subject to damage and obligations by the parents. Since we do recognize, however, that repairs and damage to this equipment could be more expensive than other school property, we want to partner with you to offer options to provide for protection from accidental or normal wear and tear. We will be offering several insurance or obligation offers, which will be available at the parent meetings in early fall. We have been doing a lot of research and visiting a number of the districts that have a program going on at this time, and we are combining all of that information to come up with the best plan for Howell. We are seeing most districts charging for an insurance policy for accidental damage in the area of $75 to $100, and we expect our program to be similar to that. Some districts use a third-party insurer, others do a in-house insurance pool. We are investigating and will come up with something that will probably be a blended hybrid of those options. In the absence of an insurance policy, the parents may accept the liability. However, we want to make sure that it's clear that the repairs could get rather expensive, and we are providing the information on the bottom of the screen here for your review. Of course, willful abuse or vandalism are never covered, and there are some other exceptions that we are reviewing, and we will have more information, such as those children on free and reduced lunch, other family hardships, and exceptions that may come to our attention on an individual basis. As was said earlier, we're still doing a lot of work visiting other districts, talking to insurance companies, and gathering all the information. We will have that information and all the documentation ready for your review and decision at the student and parent orientation sessions.
Student and parent orientation sessions for grades 6 through 8 laptop distribution will occur in September, and it will be mandatory for both student and parent to attend. The orientation dates will be announced late summer. We are creating a frequently asked questions section that will be continually updated and posted to our district's website under the 21st Century Learning Environment link. If you have any specific questions, please contact our OIT department or Claire Engel, the Supervisor of Instructional Technology.